Not a day goes by when someone isn't dissing the notion of the American dream, and often it's the very rich and famous out there, right, that are doing it. And of course, web platform Medium always has these kind of posts, including one I saw this week from Jessica Wildfire. Say goodbye to the American dream. It's time for us to wake up. Now, although it took gratuitous shots at Republicans, there were some legitimate issues that I think all Americans are worried about. And I want to bring on one of my favorite flag-waving believers in the American dream, Rebecca Walser. Rebecca, the piece starts off with a bunch of books that, in her mind, get the notion that America has collapsed, right? You got Poorly Understood, Broken America, and Nomadland, which, by the way, won an Oscar for Best Picture. Why is this subject, the subject of the demise of America so popular?
Well, Charles, they have a lot of material, right? I mean, we have blight, we have urban blight, we have depressed cities, we have homelessness that we've never had, that we've never seen. And, there's a lot to be looking at and to really be addressing. But unfortunately, what this author does is she really takes the apathetic approach of, well, the American dream is over and all this is just, totally inaccurate, that we even have an opportunity to have an American dream anymore. And so instead of apathy, we need to get angry. And we need to look at the policies that cause blight and cause homelessness and cause things, because we have a lot of shining examples, Charles, of places that are thriving and thrived even through the virus.
Right.
So to get apathetic is really premature. I think there's millions of people that died for the freedom of this country that would have an issue with apathy so fast in this country.
So let me go through some of the topics you brought up, right?
Yeah.
First was the notion of home ownership, saying it's dead in part because developers have jacked up prices. What are your thoughts on that?
Charles, we know that people are seeking yield because they don't have bonds, right? Bonds are a problem. Lower for longer, interest rates being low since 2009 is making institutional managers say, where else can we get yield, where we have some kind of intrinsic value inherent, not the equity piece. So that's why they're looking at real estate. Real estate has been the pathway for more Americans to prosperity than any other piece in the history of America. So we absolutely will not, as a country, give up on home ownership just because institutional money needs to make some extra money. Bide your time, buy in when we see a little bit of a correction, and it's still going to be accessible.
Right.
Don't give up on that.
My daughter and my son are both looking to buy probably next year, to your point. So they're just savings, and they'll wait for a dip in the market. By the way, one of the home building stocks got hammered today. Who knows? It might be happening now. Dream jobs are dead. Now, this is a growing sentiment. And actually, one of the big reasons people aren't working right now, they're looking for the ideal job. What do you think about that?
Well, that just shows you they have a choice, right? Charles, with 9.3 million job openings, if they're not taking a job, that means they want a better job. I'm not about the dream job. I don't buy that. I've worked my butt off. I started like you from nothing and created my own company as you did, Charles. And this is the American dream. No one needs to give me my dream job. I'm going to create my dream job. And it's the apathetic people that are sitting there to be handed and waiting for it that are going to be sitting there for a long, long time. Make your own life. Use your own freedom. Make your own destiny.
I'm with you. Every job I had was a dream job, from the bodega to McDonald's to anything. What about the notion, though, that education is dead? You hear this a lot.
Well, I obviously am a big believer in education, working on my 4th degree now, and I'm constantly learning. I love to learn, and I think that we should learn from everybody. We should learn about everybody's perspectives and everybody's philosophy, and then we should have religiously open and really domestic debate that is meaningful. What is happening now with education is we're getting stealthily CRT, which is Marxism, into our schools that basically erase our history, that says, oh, Americans started on racism, so it's corrupt and it's ruined forever. And I'm pretty sure that we fought the Civil War and we fought for civil rights to fix what happened in America so it could be judged. So I don't agree with the education is dead.
I actually think we need to work on a better, tougher curriculum for people in urban schools, particularly in kindergarten, and all the other junk, forget about it because it's junk. I got to let you go, but real quick if you can, Rebecca, because I know you're pumped up. What if someone, though, reads this article and they're leaning toward giving up? What's just one final word you would say to them?
Think of all of the millions that came before you that died for this country, for the freedom that it gives to everybody. Do not Do not be apathetic and give up. It is time to fight. It is time to become America again, and we will, Charles. Together, united. Don't let us be divided. We are a country of United States people of all colors, all races, all gender preferences. Who cares? We're Americans first. We are not divided. We will never be divided. If we get divided, they win. That's what they want. So do not let apathy take over.
You know what? In a few years, Florida might lose a governor. There might be a slot for you, Rebecca. Thank you so much. We'll talk again soon.
Thank you, Charles.
Well,